not confirmed by the Big 12, I don't think yet, but ASU 2024 schedule. At Arizona, Texas Tech, Oklahoma State, Kansas State, and Cincinnati, and home games against BYU, Utah, Kansas, and UCF.
Awesome.
Spot, but do you have any thoughts about that?
Yeah, it's exciting. I mean, it'll be a great challenge for our guys. New environments, I think that's one of the best parts. You know, everybody talks about the tradition of leaving the pack, and yeah, there is great tradition that I've been a part of, and there's a part of you that's sad. But there should be a big part of the fan base that says, man, I get to watch teams at home that we have never got to see ever. I get to go on the road and travel to places that I've never traveled to in my entire life. So there's the other side of it that says, man, let's create new traditions. Let's create new traditions as Sun Devil fans, as football teams, new rivalries that we didn't think could even be created. That's what this opens it up for. So buy your season tickets for next year. Let's be excited to see UCF at home, right? And all those other opponents, but that's what it's about, new opportunity.
Had you already kind of known about that?
I looked at it. They showed me this morning when I knew we were going to get a schedule release. They showed me this morning right before we headed out, we got it sent over. So I got to see it for a half second before I got out on the field. So it was good.
What about where you guys are here a couple days before the game?
Yeah, our guys are learning how to practice. I'll say that. I told them that the other day. Is we're actually practicing like a team that I think has a chance to compete and win, right? We were always practicing well, but there's a difference. There's a different energy and purpose when you practice, I think, how we just practiced the last 2 days. And at least, you know, I'm more privy a little bit to the offense right now, but just watching special teams, watching pre-practice, watching all those periods, I just think we're practicing with a little bit more urgency on both sides of the ball.
Probably just part of the process, but what was it like to kind of have three of you guys on it last week as Pac-12 players?
Yeah, I say, you know, today's world, everybody wants to make it about their own Instagram, their own Twitter, their own awards, right? Well, the only way to get those is to win. So if you're so wrapped up in yourself and self-success that it takes away from winning, then you're actually hurting yourself. Because the easiest way for yourself to get your own recognition is for the people around you to succeed and for you to win. And if you win, your success looks better. Just like winning the Heisman. You want to win the Heisman, you better win. You want to win any of these awards, you better win. So I talked about it with our team leading into the season. Individual awards are actually team-driven. And without the team, you're not going to get the individual awards, so you better be about the team first and let the individual awards just happen naturally.
So Deshaun Mallory's had a huge impact on your defensive success. What's stood out to you about his performances?
Oh, he's competitive, man. And he's physical and he's violent. And I think one big thing that people don't take into account a lot and where you go to college is he's happy. I mean, when you are genuinely happy, when you know the people care about you here, when you know they're going to, you know, just be behind you all the steps of the way, he's genuinely happy. And he says it all the time, you know, I get to be me, I get to be who I'm supposed to be. But I think there's more to that, and I think that's what shows on game day, is he comes out here and he wants to work because he's genuinely happy, and he gets better, and it makes him play harder. And I think all that stuff is, everybody wants to go to these huge programs, you know, that have won national championships, but I think he's living testimony that go to the place that you genuinely want to go to. That'll make you happy because you're going to perform better. And if you get a whole bunch of people that perform better, you're going to win more games. You win more games, the individual accolades will come.
Jordan Clark last year was especially like Utah. Got to get to Utah, two-time conference champions. Has that kind of same vibe of got to defeat the two-time conference champions and kind of go after them still instilled today?
Yeah, I mean, I've said it multiple times. The respect level I have for Utah, Coach Dillingham, all that entire program that they've built is top-notch. And I couldn't stress any more the respect I have for them at such a high level that I've showed clips of their culture and their program to our guys. So this is a game that definitely, for us, is one that means a lot because it's something they're probably annoyed at the amount of Utah clips I showed them in fall camp and the physicality and the passion they play with. And that's respect to their staff, it's respect to their players. So ultimate respect. And when you respect somebody at a high level, you know, you're going to give them everything you got and you're going to compete at a high level. Just like I told the guys today, this is a game that is huge for me because it shows us where we are from a toughness standpoint. You know, this team just always competes that we're facing, and you better be ready to strap your chin strap up on, and you better be ready to go compete in a loud, hostile environment for 60 minutes, and they're going to hit you in the mouth as many snaps as they're allowed, and you better be ready to hit them back.
Anything else?
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.